Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Carl and I am your number one go-to movie review guide. Today I want to unpack and unravel everything that I think is wrong with Stranger Things Part 5. I'm not here to bash the movie, I'm just here to give my honest critique based on the vibe that I've gotten from the movie so far. So I recently just finished watching the last season of the show and I have some things that they are just not sitting down with me correctly. The first problem I have with season 5 is the nostalgia overload. Yes, the show was set in the 80s and we love the 80s, the bike, the walkie-talkies, the scenes. It was cute and all, but season 5 is the last season and that was like the only season they had the chance to move the plot forward instead of like going back to the same aesthetic and giving us the same vibe from season 1. Like it was like watching something that I'd already seen all over again. Another major issue I had is Eleven and her powers. The issue of anchoring her character to all these trainings, the back and forth is just, it feels like repetition all over again. So I didn't like that. In season 5, I expected that she would have mastered her powers perfectly. There would not be any kind of training. It's just basically her in her prime. Now my third problem is Vecna. What makes a villain scary is mystery. It was scarier in season 1 when we didn't know what it was and what it was capable of, but season 5 specifically, I feel like each time I turn to my screen, someone is explaining what Vecna can do. We needed like very little knowledge of Vecna, but the emphasis that was placed on Vecna was just too much. There was really no other tricks up his sleeve because they already over explained what Vecna can do. Another thing that really I didn't like was the final battle. So that final battle is one of the most anticlimactic fighting I've ever seen in my life, and I was expecting like, okay, maybe it's not so bad, maybe the show would redeem itself. I was not impressed. It was just, I didn't enjoy the final battle. It was so anticlimactic, and also nobody really died. And I noticed that Stranger Things have a way of like introducing temporarily new characters and then killing those characters off instead of actually killing the actual characters. If Eleven had even died nice. If one of the main characters had died in the show, one or two of the main characters had died in the show, that would have made more sense because that would make us a little bit emotional at the loss of a very important character. But nobody actually died. But I didn't even know what I was watching. It's done already. What's done is done. Alright, I didn't want to take too much of your time. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.